Hello again. Very, very long time no see. I can't believe it's been nearly a year since I first posted on here. I am so sorry, Kim. Lifed really fucking hard. I originally stepped away to navigate an unexpected surgery, which then turned into a much longer recovery than we were initially expecting. And it's almost funny now because I'm currently recovering from a much more painful and completely different injury. The difference now is simply that I've decided to start letting myself actually be witnessed while in my process, rather than waiting for the alchemy to happen before I stepped forward. And honestly, I'm excited for the medicine within this form of integration. So this is a week in my life, off-grid, still without running water, still without a functioning toilet, all the things. I'm really happy you're back here with me. It's good to see you. And if you're new, welcome to my little corner of the world. I've tried to record this intro probably 4 different times in the last week. 2025 has been rough. She's been pretty brutal. It's so fascinating when you go through these different seasons of initiation and your body and your psyche and your mind all unite with this singular mission to expand you and crack you open to a deeper level of love and a greater level of authentic expression in life. And really, you hit the point where it's almost the choiceless choice to step out of the harbor, to stop waiting in the familiar and the comfortable before moving towards your dreams and your goals. And I kind of feel like 2024 was setting me up for this big expansion, and then now we're here. Now it's ride or die, baby. We're all in. That doesn't mean it's not exhausting, though. That doesn't mean there isn't disappointment. That doesn't mean there aren't 1,000,001 questions. You can see the divinity in something while also viewing it through the lens of your human experience that goes, I don't get it. I don't see how this is going to work out. I don't see how this is in my favor. I don't see how the universe even thinks I have capacity for this level of pain. Those two can exist together in tandem. They're not separate. And the reality for me right now is, for all of the ways I love my life here off-grid, and I'm so overwhelmingly grateful that we've had this opportunity. I still would do it again. Like, it feels right. I know it's right. We made the right decision. I'm so over it. I'm so done. I'm so exhausted. There is so much that you don't see. Work that you'd never think of that just starts draining the body after trying to live this way for so long. And the reality is, we have been living with no running water and no working toilet and no shower, solar powered only, and all of the drama and work that comes with that setup for over a year and a half. And we're pretty burnt out. We're pretty tired now. I feel like my dishes are constantly overflowing. Having a back injury from a car wreck I was in over a year ago, flaring up really intensely. That makes it so I can't lift things. I can't carry jugs of water in and out of the house. I can't chop wood. I can't haul in wood. Like the way we heat our house. All of these little chores, all of these little things that are not little in and of themselves, they already take so much more time, when you add on a physical injury that doesn't allow for that movement anymore and now makes all of those jobs be the responsibility of one singular partner, it's really, really hard to stay on top of, and it's just really, really exhausting. We're always behind. There are always dishes, and you can probably even already see the moment we get the tiniest bit of warmth, flies, bugs, stink bugs, share space with the outdoors. And yes, this is what we signed up for, and yes, we had a pretty good idea of what we were walking into when we agreed to choose such a rural life. And at the same time, nothing and no one could have prepared us for everything that life was going to throw at us and everything we would have to learn to dance with and be flexible on. So a few of the things that are on our radar right now. We have to get another car. Dagan blew out a vital part in his truck just a couple nights ago. My car started breaking down because it's so old, so we have to find a car that's going to be reliable and work well. I had just tried out a local hot yoga studio and loved it, and so I signed up for an unlimited membership, and then my back went out again. So now I'm going to dive in, send out some contracts, some invoices to brands that I've worked with, and then I need to do some more legwork on the women's retreat. It is a new day. My hair's crazy. I still have dishes I need to catch up on. I am pulling myself out of an existential spiral. Lunch today just looks like some tuna and gluten-free crackers. I've really intentionally been trying to give myself time to process and grieve and manage different layers of disappointment and the shifting of seasons that's happening. But it's been a couple days now. I've gotten to feel shitty and sit in my mess and in the mud for a couple days. And now it's time to pull the bootstraps back up. Because we are creating our life. We're not letting it pass us. We're not living as a victim to it. We're rocking and rolling.
Myself, I said, there could be a high human that you, of all people, Selena, would know that. Not our personal feelings. Yes, stations, but I would never be a good Arcasan because I was so old by the time I was, and righteousness. And I'd done a good job of it. She shows me only threads, not the tapestry. But I saw enough to understand her intentions. The conqueror needs to be stopped, and it had been recognized. I had risen through the ranks swiftly, earning respect if not always affection. Still, these last few weeks,
Good morning, everybody. Another colostrum, orange juice, and collagen bevy to start the day. It's kind of cold outside. We had false spring the past few days, which has been glorious, so very much needed. And now I'm running off to town. I need to pick up a few things. I'm gonna pop into the Planet Fitness and get some red light time. Girl does this for mental health purposes, specifically during the winter, because I need some soul help. So let's go. And we're off. Okay. Also, horrendous news. Yesterday we were supposed to pick up my new car because this baby's starting to break down a lot, and yeah, just a whole bunch of mess. Anyway, we were supposed to go pick up that car. I drove all the way out there only to find out they had sold it to someone else. I am just trusting that that car, for some reason, was not meant for us. So, this or better. We're gonna get another one. And it's gonna be better.
To yourself that move deeply into you. Wisdom then is a deeper way of knowing. Wisdom is the art of living in rhythm and recognizes treasures. In Celtic culture and in the old Irish Celtic world, there was an immense respect for wisdom. Since the Celtic world was primarily a matriarchal society, very many of these wise people were women. The Celts had a wonderful tradition to tend to the wisdom of old people, to integrate them into the processes of decision making. The wisdom of the aged could be invaluable in helping us to articulate a vision for our own future. Ultimately, wisdom and vision are sisters. The creativity in yourself, for yourself. Walks the road of life with you. This presence accompanies you every moment. It shadows you.
Before tanning, I always use this sun paste stick from Sunshine Rituals. It's a non-toxic tinted sunscreen stick. And it works so well. I'm probably gonna get such crazy looks for using a camera. But it's perfect for protecting because my skin, my face is really sensitive.
As close to death, the veil between this world and the eternal world is very thin. In some Choctaw, Consolter, and Blester, each of them came out shattered. But they had brought her the gifts of acknowledgement, recognition, and elegance, grace, and acceptance. It was pathways where funerals travel. The banshee, he told her of her goodness, beauty, and kindness.
You ready to go check on Jiggy Butts? Are you? Is it time to go check on Hi. What? You think they're trying to play? They gonna chase you? Oh. Hi, babies.